Hi, it's me again. Welcome. Please, any background noise you hear in this video, please help me ignore it. Thank you. So, the title of the video: strategy. What's your Forex strategy? What is a Forex strategy? This is one of the things that has held me back for so long when it comes to trading, because I believe it's something that people don't really talk about, or it's not really the mainstream. It's not really the mainstream information you see out there. What you see out there is all about how much I made from trading, how much I made from GBP how I made 100 million naira from Forex. But people don't really teach the basics. I think the information is out there. It's out there, but it's not pushed out. It's not what you see regularly. So I feel like it needs to be talked about more. So what is your strategy in Forex, in trading in general? What is your strategy? Your strategy is your edge. It is your edge over the market. It is the probability of one outcome happening over another. Now, for example, if we all grew up with our parents teaching us how to cross the road. If you just stand up one day and say you want to go and cross the road and just walk into the road, we all know that there is a high chance of you getting hit by a car or a bike or something. But when you are taught that, okay, you are taught a strategy on how to cross the road, and what is that strategy? You look left, you look right, you look left again. If you see a car or a bike coming, you stay, you stand, and then when it passes, you cross. That is a strategy. That's a strategy. And now, because of that strategy, we now know that there is a higher chance of you successfully crossing the road and not getting hit by a vehicle than there is of you getting hit by a vehicle. So that's basically what a strategy is: a higher chance of one thing happening over the other. And I feel like a lot of times people describe strategies as if once you have a strategy, money, you are going to start making money straight. But a strategy deals with probability. Trading is all about probability of one thing happening more than the other. And what's happening more than the other? What's happening more than the other? The chances of you winning a trade. It's more likely for you to win a trade using your strategy than it is for you to lose a trade. So the strategy is not and I'm just talking about the technical part of your strategy right now, because your strategy involves two main parts, and that is your technical strategy, your strategy on the charts, how you plan on entering trades, and then your risk management strategy. So your risk management strategy, how you're going to manage your money, and then your trade management strategy, how you plan on managing your trades. Do you plan on setting and forgetting it, or do you plan on moving your stop loss, or do you plan how you plan on managing your trades? Those ones are different, and I'm not going to be talking about all those in this video. This video, what I want to talk about is what makes up a strategy, because I struggled with it for years. I've been trading for years, unsuccessfully. Like I said, I am just beginning to see profitability, and I just want to tell you these things that really changed it for me, that really changed for me to start seeing these signs of profitability. So that's why I when I started discovering them, I was like, is it this simple? Is it this simple? And all these years I've been struggling because I don't have money. I didn't have money to pay for mentorship. Paying for mentorship, we're talking 400,000 or more, or way more. So I don't have that kind of money. So I was, and I will advise mentorship for everybody In fact, by the time I grow properly and I can show results for my trading, I also like to start a mentorship, so that, because everybody needs mentorship. I will advise mentorship for anybody that can afford it, because it really cuts your journey in half, if not lesser. So yeah, that's it. So I really struggled with not knowing what makes up a strategy, not knowing what a proper strategy is, not even knowing what a strategy means, what is an edge. Now let me read something from what I searched. I googled it. Now I want to read it to you. In trading, an edge refers to a statistical advantage that increases the probability of profitable trades over time. It's a factor that gives a trader a higher chance of making money than they would if they were relying on luck. So that's it. Your strategy doesn't mean that on every trade you will win. That's not what it means. It means that over time, over a period of time, over a period of trades, over, let's say, 10 trades, 20 trades, it's your strategy is, your edge is guaranteeing that you win most trades than you lose. So over maybe like 10 trades, you win 7 trades, and your win rate depends on other things that we are going to discuss later on this channel, but that's not what we are discussing today. So that's it. You have to understand what an edge is. Mark Douglas said, let me read to you what Mark Douglas, how he put his own definition of what an edge is, what a strategy is. A trading edge is nothing more than an indication of a higher probability of one thing happening over another. That's what an edge is. And when I discovered this, I was like, wow, all these years, all these years of suffering. Trading has been wild. But to what I want to talk about, what makes up a strategy, it's very simple. It's very easy. It's very simple. What makes up a strategy? Number one is your direction. Number two, these are things that I have noticed and put together. It's not a specific strategy. I'm telling you, if you want to build a strategy, these are like the components. These are the components of any strategy. If you check any strategy, you will see these in them. So what are they? Your direction, your zone, that's your point of interest, and then your entry confirmation. These are the 3 things that make up any strategy, according to what I have noticed. These are the 3 things. Your direction, even those that trade SMC, ICT, price action, of course, I trade price action. They have a way of finding their own direction. I simply follow the trend. Price action traders simply, most times, follow the trend. I don't know if any price action trader that doesn't follow the trend, but follow the trend for your direction. So if price is trending upwards, higher highs, higher low, I know that all I'm planning on doing is buying. So next, your zone. You get your zone. The same thing. Different people that trade different strategies have their ways of finding their zones, whether what they call the fair value gaps, and all those things, order blocks and everything. That's their way of finding their zones. But price action traders use market structure to find their own zones. So if you are building a strategy, you need to find your zone. And third, entry criteria, entry confirmation. Those are the things that you will see at that zone. When price gets to that zone, those are the things that you will see that will tell you, okay, now you can enter. The market is confirming that it is going this way. Now you can enter, and then put your stop loss below. So those are the 3 components of a good strategy, and that's all I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to keep with time talking about other things that are involved in a strategy that I feel like people really need to know. I'm not perfect by any means. I'm not perfect. I'm not even, I haven't started making all those huge profits or big profit, but these are the things that I have seen, I have realized over the years, I have realized, and then when I realized them, when I started implementing them, they made big differences, huge differences. For the first time, I bought a prop firm and I am not losing the prop firm. Before, I will buy the prop firm account and then immediately it starts depleting till I blow the account. And I could even hold the account for 3 months. Why? Because I knew about good risk management. I was good with risk management, but I wasn't good with technical. I wasn't good with the psychology at all. That is another thing that we're even going to talk about. But I just wanted to talk about the components of a trading strategy today. We'll talk about more later. So if you like this video, if I opened your eyes to things that you didn't know about before, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.